All right. This is One Last Midnight. We're going to do a little bit of farming simulator today. Get everything up and running here. Been a little while since I've done farming simulator. Passed out a tweet to people. All right, cool. All right, I haven't done this tool before. I have no idea even what this tool does. I think this tool is it winds up doing wood chips. I think that's it, wood chips. So it's been a while since I've been on the farm. Cat, Blind'em, and Jimmy have been working the farm, and it's been a long time since I've been on the farm. Let me actually activate the server chat just. Hey, what's going on, Blind'em?
Hey man, how you been?
Pretty well. Let me It's been a long time since I've been on the farm. You guys have done a lot. Gotta get all my control set. It's been so long since I've done it. I want to try this. I think this is a wood chipper over here on 45. Is that what this is?
Yeah, that's you need to hook this tipper up behind it.
I have to hook a tipper up behind it?
The one I'm in the tractor over here to your left. You gotta hook the tipper up and tow it along with you because it shoots the chips out the back.
Alright, give this a try. I haven't done this. Then disconnect really fast. Sure. Were you gonna use that crone?
No, I just popped over here to see what you were talking about. I was actually mid plow on 5 and realized I needed to get the pronto rolling on 6 so that it could get seated while I was finishing plowing.
That's been so long. All right. Cool. Let's give this mamma jamma a try. Does it fill up really fast or no?
Oh man, I forget. I just remember it was painful because it's got such a narrow workspace.
Yeah, sure.
I think Kat said something about it's actually easier if you set a worker to run in the chipper. No, that can't be right. I may be misremembering, but I think she said set a worker to run in the chipper and actually drive the tractor towing the tipper next to it, and it goes faster somehow, which I don't know how that would be the case, but I think that's what she says, and I think if you're beside it, it'll swing the arm out instead of having it pointing back.
Yeah, I noticed that too. Oh my god, it is really narrow.
Yeah, it's like 3 meters or something.
Hey, Game Hunter, what's going on, man? Game Hunter says hi. All right, well, I'm gonna give it a go. I'm gonna do a little bit of this. Maybe move on to something else. Oh.
So you actively streaming right now?
Yep. We're going. It's going.
Can you do me a favor and pop over to the settings and enable workers being allowed to purchase seed and fertilizer so this thing won't run out on me while it's doing it, and I can go back to plowing?
It's in the admin.
Yeah,
hold on, I might have to turn off the video
Oh, never mind. Disregard. I will be fine. This field will get filled. This field will get done on a single load, so it'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
Game audio's low. Game audio's kind of cranked up to. Oh, you know why I turned the game audio down is because if I have people on the chat, the game audio kind of beats it up. Can't really hear. Let me max up the game audio as much as I can. All right, try that. Try that for a while. Yeah, I could stop. I could turn off the stream and just give me a second. I'll turn off the video for a second. Let me finish this part.
I forgot. I'm not doing field 2425 on that one. The other day I did canola, and it took 2 full tanks on the Pronto plus some. So every time I'd be busy doing something, I'd look over, oh, workers stopped because his tank is empty. I'm like, what?
I have a turn radius on this thing with this height. All right, the screen's gonna go black. Everybody who's watching, I'll be right back. Hold on. All right, what was
Usually Kat will turn them off before she logs out, if she turned them on at all. It's the purchase seed, helpers purchase seed, purchase fertilizer, and purchase fuel, I think.
they have seed, fertilizer, and fuel was the only thing off, but they're all on buy now.
Okay, thank you.
Yep. Okay, let me go back. Let me turn the game back on for you guys, okay? Good. Yeah, the sound just went up teeny bit. Oh, game audio is a bit loud. Okay, you think the game audio is a bit loud? Okay, hold on. Sorry, I was reading it the other way. I was reading it wasn't loud enough. Ah, dang it, I hit the wrong button. I gotta get back to my vehicle. All right, hold on. Turn it down. All right, let me know if that's it, if that works for you. Okay, I get started here. Yeah, turn radius on this thing is not so great. This tipper holds how much? Do you know? Remember? It's like 50-something thousand?
Uh, 56.
56. I'll probably load up like one load of this or something and then move on to something else. See what else needs to be done. So this field is actually, it's almost done. It won't take too long to finish this field.
AFK a moment.
Wow, this thing is, man, this thing is hard to drive around. All right, I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna be doing much of this thing. This thing is with this tipper on there. It's almost impossible to turn this thing. It's like driving a boat.
It moves like a pregnant yak.
If it feels like there should be some sort of extender that we should have in addition to this, because can't even nearly get the turn radius of this.
I think that's why Kat said it's actually easier if you just get the tractor and the tipper over there next to it, start the chipper, assign it to a helper, and then immediately hop over to the tractor and pull up next to it so he offloads as he chips.
Yeah, right.
And then you basically you're just following him around on the tractor.
Right.
Not the most exciting task in the game.
No. Well, he can dump this. This can be dumped on the ground, right? And then you can scoop it up with the forager, right? With this thing? Not with this one, but the other one. The one that we used to scoop grass up with.
I would have to look at the... Hang on, give me a moment, and I'll look in the info on the foragers we have and see if any of them will scoop up wood chips.
Okay.
I do not see wood chip icon in the list of things the forage wagons will pick up.
Oh, that's too bad.
The only other ways you would have to do it would be to quickly dump the tipper in a pile somewhere in the corner of the field, so it's all in one spot, and then come later with either the bucket or conveyors.
Right.
Neither option's very good.
What's going on, Golden? Yeah, I was trying this thing out. Wood chipper. I guess they planted down. What are these trees?
Poplars.
Poplars. Yeah, I planted down poplars. Do wood chipping. Giving this a go. I've never tried this, but giving this a go. Hard to drive, though. Like driving a boat. Get bonus points for backing up the trailer? Yeah, no. Unfortunately not. This thing, you can barely turn this thing. This thing is like, I don't even know what is going on with this. This is like driving a pregnant yak. Called this Pregnant Yak Simulator. I can't even get on target.
I wonder how many people know that reference.
I think this row, and that's it for me for this. I got a couple rows done. Besides, I'm going to be 100% full here in a minute. This fills up pretty fast. I still see that there's a pretty big forest over there.
Yeah, we've gotten enough fields now that if you have any kind of time excel on the game, you're pretty much hopping, going from field to field as they mature and need harvesting, all that good stuff.
Right.
Of course, right now you have it on speed 1, which would give you, you know, lots of time to catch up if you were behind or whatever.
Right. Just wanted to be able to have enough daytime without having to go in the night on us. I'll switch back over to 5 when I'm done. There's a place to sell this stuff, right?
Yeah, but I think we've been doing wood chips like everything else. Throw it in storage until we get a good price.
Oh, really?
And I want to say that the placeable storage buildings hold it, and I think there's one up the hill from the lumber yard there that Cat placed that can take it. Could be wrong.
Where is that located?
If you're looking at the from the field you're in, if you're looking at the lumber yard there across the street,
Yeah.
it'll be up the hill to your right.
On the road, or like actually on the hill in the lumberyard?
Up the hill from the lumberyard, it's a building.
Okay.
It's got the drop-off point and the fill point. It's a little wooden building. You see it?
Okay, I'm working my way over there.
Go.
Oh, I see it now.
East of it. Sorry, I was thinking north, but it's east.
Downhill.
I think that takes wood chips. If you pull over the dump point and it won't let you, then I guess you'll know I'm wrong.
Should have rotated this building so she can angle the road, the dump point, parallel to the hill here. All right, pulling in. Uh-oh. Ah! Oh, I should probably... How do you lower this pipe here? Pipe in. Okay, yeah, that would be good, huh?
Alright, looks like we need to harvest one. Find a harvester for that. What is that? Oh, AFK real quick.
Oh, I put this in the right spot. Jam it down here. Let's see what's going on in the farm. See what needs to be harvested. One needs to be harvested. What is one? One is wheat. Cultivated, growing. Let me go harvest number 1. Find a harvester. going on?
Back.
I'm gonna go harvest one.
Okay.
I can find a harvester here. This one is set up for, I think, wheat. Oh. Not one. So are you guys towing the header around with you when you you can't be towing it when you harvest, are you?
If you're harvesting, the header's on the front of the harvester.
Yeah, but they have one attached to the back of the harvester. So the current one that's on the harvester is for sunflower. The one on the back is for wheat or for grain of some sort.
And one is
wheat. So I don't.
Yeah, you need to drop that header and put the one on the that's you're towing.
Yeah,
So
you guys have a
that
dedicated location for headers or no?
I've been keeping them over here just east of the workshop in this little peninsula land to the north of 24.
Where you're at?
A little bit further east than where I'm standing at the moment. Here, I'll go over here. I usually just pull in here and drop them off facing towards 24. That way they're there in case we got corn or sunflower down, because we usually use these fields here. I have no idea why there's one on the harvester and towing the other. I've never done that.
Going on, Top Boss. Sorry, I missed your first chat there. That's right. Yeah. Don't tip. All right, good.
Looks like 3 is plowed but needs cultivating for taters.
What do you have the worker on right now? Lumbar Curve, thanks for the follow, buddy.
Seeding 6 with probably the wrong crop because I failed to check the pronto.
Oh, the hell am I facing? Where's one?
Yeah, he's putting canola over here. Oh, well.
What's going on, Lombard? Thanks for the follow, man. I multicast. I'm typically a YouTuber, but I multicast to Twitch and the Mixer. So I'm glad you're following on the Mixer. How many people am I playing with? One right now. Back this up. Patch this guy. Detachment.
How are we sitting on cash?
741. The return of OneLastMidnight. You're 9, Lombard? That's cool, dude. One of my sons is 9. Right on. Alright, let's hook up puppy. How do we... Hold the header. Why? All right, that's what I wanted to do. We'll lower this guy. Ah, it's been so long since I played. Oh man.
Did you figure out hitting G to switch to the header itself and then hold it?
Well, I have I actually have a controller, just like a bunch of buttons, button box, and it's been so long since I played. I need to figure out what all the buttons do again. Can you join on Xbox One and PC? Unfortunately not. You cannot, sir. All right, turn on the harvester. Are you guys doing straw or no?
Yeah, run straw on this one. We do need a little bit. We're getting a little low, so I'll run the forage wagon in behind there and pick it up and go dump it next to the cattle.
Roger. Austin, what's going on, man? Field's not all that big. I should have turned the cruise control. The GPS off. Yeah, I don't even know where you guys are dumping anything anymore.
Almost exclusively, all stuff goes to the train station. Unless there is something that we're doing solely to support one of the animals, in which case we use the place storage that are next to their individual fields.
Consider pens. What kind of tippers are you guys using? Do you have tippers for like specific fields, or are you just running one tipper from one location to another?
We have 2 semi-tippers that we use to take the harvest from the harvesters and haul it down to the train station. That small tipper you were using on the wood chips is pretty much only for that purpose, or if we have some single-use thing come up that we need it for, like I think I used it the other day to relocate some of the stuff in the animal storage. Actually, I had to dump all the stuff I had put in the total mixed ration machine. I had to dump all of it on the ground, and it came out in 3 different components, and then I had to bucket it all into the tipper and then dump it into the building and then feed it back into the mixer. For some reason it glitched and wouldn't mix.
I just saw that there was another harvester close to this field. Maybe they were using that one to harvest these.
Well, we kind of use them wherever because they got to be used in all the fields. I don't know that we have any corn or soybeans planted at the moment, so that header that was on the one you're using wouldn't be needed for a while. Be right back.
Right. Oh, it's good to be back on the farm. Doing the farm life. Old Midnight. Doing the farm thing. Oh, it's been so long since I've been on this farm. I don't know. Cat has really been beefing it up. You see, we have sheep now. I don't know if we have cattle or anything. Talk to Cat. Get a tour. What she's been doing. Alright. Next. Gotta get unloaded.
Alright, I'm back. I'm tidying up the seed on 6 here that the helper wouldn't do, so...
Okay, I gotta go find a tipper.
One of the semis.
One has potato in it.
Okay, that needs to get emptied.
Has 38,000 potato. Where are you dropping the potato off at?
Train station.
Train station. Take that.
Remember where we're dropping it down there?
I think so, yeah. It's the first one, right?
Well, the both trains are in the same station.
Yeah, but it's not the back one,
silo...
it's the front one. Is that correct?
I don't... There's only one.
Okay. I seem to remember that there was like an Insta-sale one, and there was one that was not an Insta-sale one.
Right, the trains are either the first one, if you come in the front way, is the Insta-sale, and the train that comes around to the back side of the building is the one that you manually load and go sell. But the silo's on that side. There's only the one silo.
Watching this stream by any chance?
I can tab to it. What you got?
Yeah, well, when I get over there, just let me know.
Yeah. There should be a red semi with a tipper on it as well, the same size. I'm back and forth cooking here, so bear with me.
No worries. Remember how to get to the train station.
There's a shortcut if you just cut across southwest across field 24 and 27, and then you can cut across the road straight down past the cattle company and kind of come in the back way.
All right. Oh yeah, I see that road. Okay, I gotcha. I'm not anywhere over there. I'll just take the main road for now.
All right, back in about a minute.
All right. I think I got to turn here for town, right? Yeah, I have to make a right this road. 'Cause, 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 I crashed. Elliot, thanks for... I think that was Elliot. Thanks for the, thanks for the follow, buddy. You guys that are just now joining me, we've got a great Discord community. Discord.me/OneLastMidnight. And let me know, if you're on a PC, let me know if you want to get on the farm and give you access to it. As long as you're respectful and turn stuff back to its location, that's great. Join us.
I'm supposed to be respectful?
or be yourself, whatever. Don't trash the place. Light turn, right? Right, yeah. I'm looking through the cab. This semi truck's got dirt all over the windows. Hasn't been washed in a long time.
Kind of surprised Cat hasn't popped in.
Okay, here. Down in here, right?
You take a right there if you're not already on the. You're probably ahead of me on the delay.
Yep.
Go down the ramp, hook a left, and then you got to drive across the tracks through the little gap, and then hard right up to the dump off at the silo.
Gotcha. I said Elliot, but Street Tracer, thanks for the follow, buddy. Sorry, I was, Oh, man, there's a tipper sitting there. Dag dabbit. Who's running this circus here? All right, let me get out of this thing. All right, well, you know what I'm gonna do? Screw it. I'm gonna leave the potato tipper. Get out. Take this other tipper. Probably empty. Oh. All right, I'll take this one.
Why am I hearing you delayed? Like I hear you, and then a few moments later I hear it again.
Because you're watching the playback, so the playback is delayed. Yeah, each one of the stream companies have its own delay. YouTube is longer than most. I think Mixer is almost real time. It's pretty close to real time.
When I tabbed out, I somehow re-enabled sound on that tab, and I thought it was still muted.
Surprised Cat hasn't bought these 28s and stuff like that down here. Nice big giant fields. Good. I want to go.
Grab back.
Yep. This. This little, I think I can clip through here. Clip through here? Oh, thank you. This will take me back over to 1. Sure. Wild man, what's going on, buddy? Where? Tea and cake? Is that what you got going on? Alright, let me get this. Oh. Camera angle. But wow, that harvester was holding a lot. Alright, almost 55. Drop this tip row. Alright. Run it. All right, cool. Harvesting the wheat. Bringing in the wheat. I'm gonna park that tipper just a little bit too close, but that's all right. That. Tomorrow night we're going to be doing a little bit of European Truck Simulator. It's been a while since I played. I've been doing Stardew Valley mainly. That was one of the games in the 31 Days of OP games you guys wanted to see more of. We did Tomb Raider. We haven't quite finished Tomb Raider. Tomb Raider's really long. We did about 53% of Tomb Raider. And we're working on Stardew Valley. I'm in the summer, so we made it through spring. In the summer month. I'll probably do 1 year of Stardew Valley. Try to finish off the community center. Tomorrow's ETS, and then the following day, I think I'm doing a little bit of Astroneer. Probably start a new world. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Definitely going to do a tour of other people's worlds. Oh, am I going to have to unload this? Load this. Maybe not. What picks up the wheat? Well, the wheat's not on the ground. The straw is on the ground. The straw, we'll go ahead and we'll bale this. The straw is going to be used for the animals. The wheat is actually in the top. If you look at this harvester, you'll see like a little bucket kind of thing on top. That's where the wheat is sitting. And that gets dropped off into a tipper. The tipper goes to a silo to store it until we can get a good price for it. And I don't think I'm going to be able to finish this. Maybe I will. We'll see what happens. Nope. We'll empty this out. Hopefully I have enough. You see it draining out of the top right now. Oh, got a sheep coming by. Get out of here, sheep. On your side of the fence. Last little bit. Sheep totally wants my wheat. Wants my Wheaties. I forgot what control. It is... Lowers this? 5 lowers it. No, no, that's unfolding it. Can't. Lower it. 19 lowers it. 4 turns it back on. Go find the baler. We'll bale this.
No, I'll just scoop it with a forager.
You're gonna scoop it with forager? You guys, what do you do? A mix or something like that?
Yeah, the straw we can just throw it in the placeable over by the cattle, and you use it as one of the components for the total mix ration. Or there's also the separate requirement for loose straw. You can load it in a forage wagon and tip it in the front of the building.
Wait.
You can do it if you want.
Yeah, let me go grab that. Wait a minute.
2 looks like it's coming up on forage time shortly, or harvest time, excuse me.
What is 2?
27. I don't know. 27 looks like it might need planting.
Uh-oh. Okay.
I brought this other tipper up from the train. I'm going to park it over near 2. I got to get 3 cultivated for potatoes or sugar beets. Haven't decided which yet.
Alright, I'm gonna park this harvester.
Leave it over here. Yeah, leave it over here near. Well, there's one over here about already that you saw after you got here, so you don't really need both over here, I guess.
Alright, let me take this one back. Take this back to the... Dude? Guess there's only one way to find out, huh? I have a feeling I can't clip through this. Come on, let me clip through it. Oh, sorry. Actually, I should probably disconnect this and go this. Let's do that. Let's do that. It'll be easier. Let's see here. Harvester. Hatchet. I'll bring it relatively back to where it was. I'll bring it over to where that other header is located. I'll reattach the other header while I'm at it. Alright, you have any idea where the forager's parked?
Where the what is?
The forager, I think, has some sort of grass in it. There's grass in it, man. How many mods do we use, Top Ass? We've got maybe about 20.
All right, the red one over here by the cattle that I just hopped into is the larger of the 2. I will dump the grass in the storage and bring it over to 1 for you.
There's one with the sheep, though.
Yeah, but it's a smaller one. You might as well use the big one.
All right.
because you have enough straw there, you're probably going to get at least 2 loads, if not 3. And you're going to have to bring it over here to the cattle, the placeable storage over here with the cattle.
See. Okay, the placeable portable mini storage shed.
Yeah. Yep.
Sure.
Oh, I see. You left the wheat in the tipper over here, huh?
I did.
You're fired.
Let's see.
Oh, wait. I can't fire management, can I?
What here? I think this is... Oh, turn on forager there. My camera reads. I'm surprised Kat hasn't jumped in either. I don't think I saw her last night, though.
I thought she was showing us online in Discord, so I guess she's either, busy. One night a week, or one day a week, and of course it's her early day there now, I think. She does all of her cooking for the week.
Oh.
So, I don't know if that's today or not. But
Nice. That's actually kind of a great idea.
a lot of people do it. Cook everything up, portion it, or put it in big containers, whichever.
Jimmy, back to the farm. Yep. How's Central America right now, buddy?
Hi, Jimmy.
Hope you're getting your Spanish down. Central America, what country? Jimmy's an actual international drug lord. He's stopping by Colombia just to make sure his farms are producing enough.
I thought he was hiding out until the statute of limitations ran out.
Honduras, nice. Oh, heck yeah, I'm totally full. Ding. In coffee country. Nice. You're running a coffee plantation on the side? Got Jimmy's Magic Brew.
Jimmy is American for Juan Valdez.
Just 5 beans will do it. Nice. Cool. Buy me some coffee, man. I'll pay for it. Just let me know how much it is. I'll pay for shipping too. It's some good coffee though. Okay, where am I going here? I'm turning on this little tiny road. Visiting friends. Well, that's what drug lords always say, right? Oh, yeah, I just visiting some friends. Do I play War Thunder? No, I never played War Thunder. Okay, where is this portable station here? Did I pass it? Is it, what does it look like? Is it two greens?
Looks just like that building you did the wood chips in.
Really?
It's where you're at right now.
Yeah.
You gotta, it's like due north of you. You gotta back up a little bit. You can cut through the hedge to get to it. Or you gotta maneuver your way through the cattle area there.
Cut through the hedge. There's no hedge here. There's like, well,
back behind you. If you go back up the road behind you, you will.
Backing it up. Road, right? Little tight fit, but we'll make it.
Yeah, once you get through there, you should see a gap to your right. You can go through the. Oh, yep, you're turning in the wrong direction.
Yeah.
You go through the hedge to your right. There's 2 different gaps, and you go in that little building and dump.
Go into my shed and take a dump. All right, good job, buddy. 10-4. Hang it. Can't see with the camera angle. All right, what is it? Dump. Dumping.
Here, back.
$1 for a large coffee at the coffee cafe, which is nice. It's an Americano, right? Oh man, I love Americanos. Why didn't it take it all though? Oh, is this silo full? Dude, this is full, man. Yep. Shoot. Got a bum rap. Let me cut through. See, I want to cut through all these. Can't cut through these. Can we cut through this one? Tell me I can cut through this hit. Score. Oh, Americanos are great. Got addicted to them when I was in Ireland. Go through and cut through this edge. Yes. Uh-oh. Wigged out. Oh, no! Oh, that went crazy. Let's see. Get back on the line that I was on. Let's see. How did I lower this thing? Was... Lower it. On. $1 for a large coffee. It's awesome, man. What's a meal costing you? War Thunder's a good game. I don't doubt you, man. I'm sure War Thunder is an awesome game. Or Thunder, yeah, War Thunder. What is War Thunder, by the way? It sounds like fighter simulator. Can't look it up right now, but I will look it up later. I have so many games I need to play. It's not even funny. $4 for a meal and a drink. Forget about it. Going to Honduras.
You want to put wheat back down on that field after you get done harvesting or foraging the straw?
Well, we have a problem. Straw storage is full.
Oh, really?
And this
you can either put it in the silo in front of the cattle, or go ahead and dump it in the one over there by the sheep.
Oh, you tell. It doesn't give me options right off the bat.
Hey, I was AFK getting me a Italian sausage on a hoagie with some spicy mustard and sauerkraut, so
Oops.
get over it.
Sounds good. Mail one to me. But I can put it by the sheep? Where's the sheep storage? Am I close to it? $2 for a haircut, but you're paying $4? Dude. Oh, did you ever see Euro Trip? Where the kids are like, they are, they went out to dinner. They went out to dinner, and the guy's giving them a hard time. Was it dinner? No, it wasn't dinner. It was their hotel. And there was the manager and the bellhop. And the bellhop manager was giving the bellhop a hard time. One of the kids tipped him a nickel, and the guy was like, I quit. I'm gonna go start my own hotel. I'm done with you. That's awesome. Maybe it wasn't a nickel. Maybe it was like 50 cents. But still, it's fun. Oh, no more capacity for straw in there either. All right, where's the third place?
Back over by the cattle. That's where that tipper goes, or that forage wagon goes anyway. The actual silo that's in front of the building near the street, it holds pretty much the same stuff.
Oh, can we go through that water down there? Have you ever tried? Yes, we will. I know. Eurotrip's classic, though. I need to watch that again. It's been such a long time since I watched that movie. Can I clip through this fence? Please tell me I can clip through this. Negative. No such luck. Ah, shucky darn. Shucky darn.
If you, there is an opening in that north-south fence.
Yep.
But the direction you're going now, if you take a right through the gate,
yep,
you go into the sheep field. You can drive across it and come back up, just east of that placeable storage.
I got it. Oh, I got in this hot mess. All right. All right, there's a silo. It's silo? I don't think I'm in the right spot.
You know that narrow access you went through to get into there from the street? As you were coming down that access, you would have turned left into the dumping point at the silo.
Gotcha.
Silo's right there towards the street.
Gotcha. Brandon, how you doing, buddy? Gotcha. All right, let's give this one a shot. All right, it took it. Took it, my friend. Took all of it. Good. All right, so hopefully I've got enough room for another load or two. Susan, what's going on? Thanks for joining the stream. Really appreciate it. Doing a little farming today. Talking about a little bit of Euro Trip. For those of you who have not seen Euro Trip, the movie, was when did that movie come out? Came out I thought early 2000 ish. Funny movie. Group of friends decide to go to European vacation. Group of seniors before they go off to college. Logitech G20. G27, right? 27? Not the 920. I debated getting the 920. Actually, I was having some problems with my the controller, the G27, and I found out it was a software issue. So I reinstalled Windows, and I was on the verge of like hitting the button to buy a new controller, and it worked. I was like, yeah, doggy. Saved myself a bunch of money. I was gonna get the 920. 2004. I was gonna get the 920. I thought about it. Oh, I'm not lowered. Driving.
Sorry about that, Midnight. I should have checked our storage amounts before I told you to run that as straw.
No worries.
Last time I talked to Kat, we were talking about needing more, and I guess she already took care of it.
Oh, shoot. What did I do? No worries. There we go. Wait. I'm going to collect the what? Brandon, you're at the hospital? Sorry to hear that, man. Hope everything's going to be okay. Hospital's no fun, unless you're having a baby. If you're having a baby, congratulations.
I would submit there's still no fun even when you're having a baby when you think about how much it's going to cost you.
Dude, but it's a good moment though. It's a good life moment. Of course, labor was no fun. My wife really didn't want my help. I don't even think she wanted me in the room.
You did this to me.
It was just more along the lines of, don't touch me. I'm like, okay, I'm just, trying to give you some comfort. No, I don't want any from you. Like, all right, no problem. Just mind my own business. Birds are the most beautiful, disgusting thing all at the same time? Yes. Yes. Grandpa had a hernia? I think your grandpa's having a hernia operation. Oh, shoot. You know what? Why don't you just go ahead. You're there. You're going to plow this? Or cultivate it? Probably taking a bite out of his... sausage, sausage, mustard, hoagie.
All right, what were you asking about?
Yeah, for sure. Are you salivating? I was asking if you're just gonna You could plow it under or cultivate it or whatever you're gonna do with it. That little bit, I'm not gonna go back.
Okay, it needs plowing. So
I don't mind plowing. I'll take the plow.
Yeah, if I'm running the cultivator on 27. I'm gonna put corn back on it probably.
Okay, I saw the plow sitting over there. I will add the plow and plow it. Births are, my wife did both. The first one had to come out in a cesarean, so I got to see the operation. And then the second one was natural. And I got to participate in that too, so I did them both. Woo! Double whammy. Having surgery? Yep. Hernia's not that bad. Well, I've never had hernia surgery, but I understand what it is. You know, your intestine comes out in between your muscles. Dave, what's going on, bud? I got your message. I totally forgot to set up the box. I will. I wrote it down. I will set up the drop location. Absolutely, we're gonna do that. Because that sounds like a lot of fun. Well, my younger son was born during the election, November 4th. So the doctor and I and the nurse are in between contractions and pushing and stuff. We're watching the election and having a good old time, you know, having a great conversation and stuff. And my wife is just there. She's like, I can't believe you guys. Oh shoot. Well, I'm gonna brought the forager back over this way. I'm gonna bring the forager back over this way. Hope you don't mind.
The red one goes to the cattle.
Dang it, I was just there. Alright, let me go back. Man.
Reason being is you gotta haul more stuff for the cattle than you do for the sheep, so it's easier to take care of them.
Hot boss, see you, buddy. Have a good day at school. Your mom is pregnant? Yeah, that happens. It happens. It's kind of contagious, you know. I'm going to park it right next to the portables. Hope that's an acceptable location. That's where it's going. All right.
We'll make do.
Rotate around here. See if I can find the...
Alright, I am going to put sugar beets on 3 if we have something that plants sugar beets.
Alright. This is not the plow.
You're in the Pronto right now.
I am. This thing needs plowing?
According to the map info, the plow is
Yeah.
currently over by the farm, underneath the overhang, because I just dumped it there. I didn't know at the time that one needed it.
Alright, let me see if I can find... Connected to a tractor or no?
I believe no, but I just parked a Magnum over there with the cultivator on it. You can just drop the cultivator.
Oh, I see the plow. Plow's in the shed. Alright. I'll drop that man pajama. Bad man pajama. So save it for me? Awesome, man. Yeah, I can't wait to do it. It's going to be a lot of fun. I meant to do it today, and then I got sidetracked with a bunch of other stuff. My wife had me. As wives tend to do. We can leave that way, right?
The way I'm going, yeah. I usually cut through this gate and cut across the field. I gotta go use this seeder on 3 to get sugar beets down. Apparently it does corn, sugar beets, and sunflower.
Put some cool stuff in there for me? Awesome, man. Yeah, I can't wait. That'll be Thursday. Thursday, I'll take a look at that. Do yours first. I think B Harm wanted his done too.
Hey, Midnight, do you know on Astroneer if they have a future plan to, I don't know, make the graphics a little more realistic instead of having like little blocks and stuff flying around?
No, I think it's all going to be that type of polygon stuff. I think mainly because it's easier to deform the terrain.
I was just kind of hoping that they would do something to address it for the, like this during the storms. I noticed you guys get those little just square or just cubes flying at you, and I'm like, what?
Well, it's going to be kind of interesting when Terrain 2.0 comes out. Nobody knows what Terrain 2.0 is going to be or what it's going to do. You know, we're assuming that we're going to get some water. Ouch. But nobody has any idea what it's going to be. So Terrain 2.0 has totally been under the wraps. There's not even screenshots or anything. Gotta go, Brennan? Alright, take it easy, buddy. Hope your grandpa's surgery is successful.
Yeah, I feel for him there, getting that age. I've been trying really hard to get into the game, and I don't know. I'm still kind of stuck on the. I don't like the color palette, and I could probably live with the shape of the graphics, but the colors are just nuts.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what they do in the next year. They're claiming it's going to release sometime Q4 of this year. Golden says in one of the older vlogs they showed a little bit of it. They had what looked like a volcano. The train was a lot smoother looking. Cool. That was probably really, really early code though. Log 7. Wow, vlog 7. That was a long time ago. Yeah, they're doing dedicated servers. I think that's gonna be cool too. Dedicated servers. I just really interested to see where they're gonna take the story. If they're gonna have a story at all. If there's gonna be any kind of end game. The crafting could be infinite. You know, they're talking about heavy modding stuff because Adam Brummel, who's one of the co-founders, was very heavy into modding stuff for a company, creating mods for a company, and he's very into the whole modding scene. So yeah, there's definitely going to be a lot of modding support in there. Everything will be changeable, so it's going to be interesting to see what modders come up with. I would think that once the modding community gets a hold of it, you're going to see an incredible amount of different structures, probably.
Can't believe you missed this big old chunk over here on the.
Dude, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. I'm driving with a steering wheel, man. Give me a break here.
You're holding me up with the planting.
Oh, you're gonna try to,
I was just gonna go ahead and get started on putting seed down. I'm gonna put spelt in, I think.
Oh, here, hold on. I'll go back over there. Hold on. Let me finish this row and go back over there.
I got a worker doing the seeding on 3, and then that'll have to get moved over to 27 for corn. And then 2's probably going to need harvesting with it. It says it is now, but I usually wait till it's at least 2nd stage. It's way down here on this end. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about.
Talking about this little piece right here.
Yep. You're not using the GPS, are you?
No, driving.
Well, you can still drive with the GPS on.
You can get it to work. Started acting up.
In what way? Was the tractor going all wonky, or?
My steering wheel wouldn't respond. There's a button down there where you can switch it for steering wheel, and it I don't know, it was doing some weird stuff.
Well, I'd just let it run on its own instead of steering it anyway, but okay.
I'm trying to be interactive here, man.
Alright, alright. Just so you know, if you get around to doing any of the total mixed ration wagon over there, we've been going with one silage, 2 hay, and then you top it off by filling from the storage point with the straw.
Complex formula.
You can go 1 hay, 2 silage, and then straw, but the silage bales are just a little bit more to make, so we figure we'll use the hay more than the silage. And you always want to do straw last because it's harder to interrupt the fill from the storage point and not overdo it with the straw in the mixer.
Oh, right. Yeah, Jimmy, I'd be interested to see the other solar system too. I would like to, and you know, people are probably going to shoot me for this comment, but I would like to see it a little bit more No Man's Sky like. I mean, I like some of the concepts of No Man's Sky, of being able to catalog some vegetation or catalog some animals, or just have like infinite number of solar systems. No Man's Sky, they kind of made it a little bit dorky. You know, this whole They turned it into a grind. I couldn't believe it when I did the Atlas update that it was, you know, so much grinding to get through the specific stages of stuff. This again is like 5 or something? What 4?
You and your fancy buttons and steering wheel.
Let's see, 5. They could. They can have infinite number of planets. They need to have the planetary environment be random, right? Where the first is always Terran, but everything else is just a mystery, and they need to have wider variety of that. But you're absolutely right. All right, let me go drive this back over the farm.
In case 2 needs it, you might want to just keep it over here.
Right.
I haven't checked to see if 2's going to need, or if I even can check to see if 2 needs plowing after harvest.
Put that in. Turn it off, jump out. I'm going to start harvesting too. 2 looks ready.
Go for it.
Right.
After I got to check on that. Can you, before you start on that, can you check to see if the helper's done seeding 3 yet?
No, he's still rolling around the map. He's got one more pass.
Yeah, I was going to say, as soon as he's done with that field, that seeder needs to go to 27 and do corn. But yeah, we can wait until I'll take care of that after I get done seeding 1.
God, this New Holland is dirty as all get out. Not cleaning up their stuff.
I believe cat.
Okay, they just completed. A just completed.
Yeah, I'll move him after I get done seeding.
Oh, why is the harvester not on? Oh, what is this stuff?
I want to say it's millet.
Can I harvest it with this?
Should be able to. Does that thing still have some old product in it that somebody didn't empty?
Oh, shoot.
What's it got?
Maybe.
Alright, hang on. Stay there.
I think Astronair will have many endgame strategies. One of them will be ongoing forever. Sure, I can see that. Looking for more techno goodies in Astronair? Yeah, I think more crafting, right? Is it? That's what you're saying. Is sure. He wants a one-way trip to a new solar system. That'd be cool. Sorry, can't go back. I wonder if when the farmer's got to pee and they're sitting there cultivating their field, if they just like step out and take a leak. Or if they actually drive back to the farm to go to the bathroom. What do you think they do? They don't show that on videos. Jar. Probably. You're like a trucker, right? You're probably right. Brandon, I have no idea what that face is, man. I want to thank you guys for joining me tonight. This is One Last Midnight. We're playing a little bit of Farm Simulator, having some conversation about Astroneer and other things. Appreciate you joining me. Put a like. Let people know that you like this video so it gets viewed some more. And if you haven't already, please subscribe or follow whatever platform you're watching on. Typically a YouTuber, but I multicast to Twitch and Mixer. If you guys go to my YouTube side, you'll see videos posted pretty much every day. Try to stay on top of that. And we have a great Discord channel, discord.me/OneLastMidnight. You guys want to join that? A great community of people there.
What kind of interest are you looking for on 7 days?
Enough people to be able to do it, right? Because it's going to take a lot of building, and typically my streams only last 2 hours, so I don't know that I could spend 2 hours of smacking wood. I mean, clearly I'll help with that as much as I can. I also have there's another group of YouTubers that I'm have a Discord in, and I also put a message in there. They've been, several of them play 7 days. I'm seeing if they're interested also in participating.
Well, I thought you were holding up for a kind of a gut feeling on how many people you wanted to express an interest. Did you just fill?
I'm full, yes.
All right, hang tight. I haven't emptied this other one yet because I had to finish seeding this field. I'll go grab the other one and bring it over real fast.
Big Dog Gaming, thanks for the follow, man. Appreciate it. And thanks for the hosting. Really appreciate that.
As soon as I get this to you, I'll go empty that little bit of soybean.
Right.
Or whatever it was.
Yeah, it was soybean.
Got a helper planting corns, but 27's one of them fields where they get kind of upset after a while, so I'll have to spot checking.
I saw that Cat turned one of those fields into like a massive field. She had wheat on it. The one time I was checking it, it was like 54636. Turned it into one massive field.
Oh, the big one's 2425. That sucker's massive. 46 and 36 is okay size, but it's not really too big because it's so narrow. Uh, 2425 really is bad when you got a plow because you can't put a helper on that plow. They can't handle the turns, so you have to do it yourself. Yeah. I mean, you don't need a lot of people to be able to build. If you all want to work together and build stuff, the servers I've played on in the past, I've always kind of gone my own way, and just been on there in case somebody needed help, and I'd run over to help. But if you want to do something where it's like everybody's working together and building the same structure and all that, then you really don't need that many people. And of course, the ones that play when you're not streaming will be doing stuff that you don't have to worry about, you know.
Well, that's what I'm hoping, right? Is that you get enough players on there that people will be actively building up for that. What are they called? Blood Moon Night.
Every 7 days, Horde Night.
Horde Night.
I call it. And the thing you got to remember is the more weeks that go by, the bigger and badder the stuff gets.
Sure, because they make the assumption that you're constantly building, right?
Right. So you might stream one day and, you know, everything's kind of mellow, and you might see a small horde, and then everybody else on the server plays off and on during the day for the next week, and you pop in and it's day 250, and, you know,
yeah,
it's ugly.
Right, but I would think that they would have some, at that point in time, their base. So
yeah,
you know, but you know, as you go on, the resources kind of drain out of your community, right? You have to it seems like you have to constantly move.
No, you can pick a place and use it as your focal point, and whoever's on just picks a direction and goes out and maybe drives to a nearby city and you know, uses that city as a place to scavenge and then bring it back to the base. Once you get scooters, it's really no big deal to go 2-3 cities over to check the stores for recipe books, stuff like that.
Gotcha. How big are the maps? Are they infinite, or is it just?
Yeah, the random gen maps, they're pretty much infinite. But I've noticed that if you start getting people just spread out in all directions and further apart, more and more of the map that the game has to keep track of, you'll start running into a lot of lag issues.
I see. What happens if there's if people are spread out on Horde Night? Does everybody get the same level of attack, or does the attack kind of get divvied up between locations?
I want to say, from what I've seen, is it will pick, depending on how many are on, or if there's only like 3-4 people on, maybe 1 or 2 of them will get a horde, the others won't see anything, which is kind of lame. I have been on servers where horde nights, everybody got some, but again, we're only talking about 3, 4, 5 groups tops.
Gotcha.
I also want to say that I've been on a couple of times and had, like, somebody thought that they weren't one of the ones getting a horde, and they'll be like, oh, well, it's halfway through the night, and I'm just going to go out and run around and do stuff at nighttime, and all of a sudden the horde will pop up out of nowhere and come after them. So it's really not clear as to who and how many will get a horde each night. But if I'm on with a streamer, I'm usually over there helping them, and that usually draws flies. So. Night Ghost, one of his guys set up a server with the Valmod expansion pack, and we ran that one. It might still even be active for all I know. I haven't tried to log into it recently, but But yeah, Night Ghost would stream that. We'd get on there and go running around doing crazy stuff in the middle of the night.
Yeah, I watched several of his 7 days. He's not doing 7 days anymore, right?
Hasn't in a while, no.
Yeah.
Got hung up on XCOM and a few other games.
I understand that. XCOM is fun as hell.
Fallout. He's doing a Fallout 4 storyline type thing right now too. He's really been getting into a lot. Set up a specific kind of character, trying to play her a certain way.
Nice.
I think the gist of his character is she's a lawyer, somehow has a family katana, so she's a meleeer. She's super sneaky, and then I think she can snipe. So
essentially a lawyer thief class. So a
but
lawyer
yeah,
rogue or some sort.
when he opens up the what's it called when you hit the key and you actually pick your target, your you know what I'm talking about in Fallout, where you
the VATS,
the VATS, and he loads up the katana hits on the character's head, and then it lets it play through. Oh man, she walks in there like a Cuisinart. I've been trying to figure out how I can come over here and adjust the edge of this field 27, because as they come, if you start them on like the south edge and they start doing their paths back and forth, working their way north, they get to a certain point that they stop because the angle of the field, the edge, is so steep that they don't detect the field anymore. So I'm kind of wanting to square it off, but I don't really. It's if you go over here and look at the terrain, it's not really clear how that can happen.
Right. Yeah, that's some of the problems with these custom maps is that I don't know that they do a lot of play testing, hiring helpers and making sure that the helpers are following the field line. These guys do, I mean, a great job. I like this map. This map's a nice little map. The hills was fun too until it wigged out on us.
I don't know that I actually saw what it did that it wigged out. What was it?
I don't know either. It just would not load up anymore.
Oh, okay.
You'd get to 29% synchronizing and it would just stop. Farmer, what's going on, cat? Working the farm, baby.
Surprised she ain't on here telling me what to do. Pushy, bossy, all mean to you all the time when you're not around.
Bossy cat. Just got home from the docks. Hope everything's okay. This is all, oi, no picking on me. Cat's the farm boss. Sure. Oh, got the flu and an ear infection? Ouch, man. Take your meds, drink a lot of fluid. If it has to be wine, just do it. Just
What, cat's got the flu too?
Yeah, flu and an ear infection. Double
I'm at
whammy.
the very tail end of the flu and pneumonia I had last Monday. I went to urgent care, and I still got one more day of antibiotics for the pneumonia part, but the flu's gone. And then, of course, my girlfriend got the flu and an ear infection, so she just got antibiotics for that.
Yeah, this flu season was ultra tough.
Sucks for her because she's a nurse and usually works nights, and she's not been allowed to go in for a couple days. So that's money lost. Is Kat gonna hop in?
I no idea.
She may not feel like it. I can understand that.
Too tired. Good.
It's fair.
I fall asleep? No worries. Gonna finish this. Got a little work done. Lot to do. $732,000 with no loan? Seems like a problem to me. No motivation. We need to have $0. We need to be in debt like 400 grand. That's some motivation. Get some work done. Yet another pronto. Holy smoke. She wants to spend the money. She's not even online.
Another pronto wouldn't even put a dent in that money we got. Probably ought to just get more fields. You could buy 26 and turn 24, 25, and 26 into one massive field.
I know. That would be like a 2-hour. A 2-hour harvest. Yeah, I looked into that farming game, like Farm Together. That's kind of interesting, you know. The graphics are very cutesy. Doesn't seem to be a lot of content though. It almost feels, you know what it feels like? It almost feels like Farmville. Like a 3D version of Farmville. You can blame Farmville for the micropayments. They were the first ones. Yeah, it's just myself and Wyatt's in the game right now. Jimmy is in Honduras, checking on his coffee field.
Coffee, huh?
No, it's just coffee cup, is what he said. Visiting friends. Jimmy, did you take the whole family down to Honduras, or is it just you that's visiting friends?
All right, corn's on 27.
Okay, close bean.
Let Kat know I went ahead and put sugar beets on 3 after it got cultivated. We didn't have any.
You can hear you.
Oh, okay, that's true. Figure you might translate it to Australian for me.
Oi! Sugar beets! Jimmy just went by himself. He's like, yeah, I'm out of there. A little freedom. Nice. Staying there for a couple weeks, man. That's nice. You doing like the touristy thing, or you just like hanging out at your friend's house?
Telling you, man, statute of limitations. You gotta wait for it to run out.
Oh, I'm empty. It just unloaded. You gonna drive next to me?
I'm done seeding, and I don't think I want to do any more after this. So once this field's done, I'll go offload this truck, and you sound like you're going to be dropping soon. So.
Yep. Yeah. Pull out of there. I gotta make this turn. That's all saying, very strange watching and not playing. Don't worry, we're not wrecking the farm. We have now enough straw to choke a horse. We need horses. That's in the next version. Hanging out and seeing the country, not really touristy though. You were there for 6 years? You lived there for 6 years? Wow. And? How are the Honduras women? Oh, you visited there. I got you. Yeah, I saw one of the Central American countries was like the #1 place to retire at because of the cost of living and also just the environment, the people.
Sounds like Belize.
Take your retirement money and get yourself a nice house and live very well there for the rest of your life. All right, sir. Park this bag down over there with the other equipment.
We'll worry about putting something down here later.
Oh.
Does it, when you get a chance, look at the map, see if does it need plowing?
Yes.
I think Pat just plowed this field like within the last couple days, so it probably doesn't.
No, 3. Oh, wait. Nope, 3 does not need plowing.
That was 2.
Not the safest there.
I've heard Belize is really a good place to go when you retire, living outside, you know, to get outside the U.S. at least.
I do Ireland, but it's too damn expensive. Nice people, though. All right. Well, hey, everybody. Appreciate you guys joining me. Pretty much it for me. It's been 2 hours. Had a good time on the farm. Thank you, Blindham, for joining me. Appreciate it. Everybody have a nice night. Thanks a lot.
Night, everybody.
We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.